Welcome you all to another video. This is H, and as you can see, unfortunately today we lost 932.10 $932 with 10 cents. And unfortunately, I should have won 500 today, but the way I traded it, the way I went about it was not the best. So I'm glad I did not get rewarded for trading the way I did, even though my bias was correct. But I missed my trade, and I tried to follow it. I tried to catch it, and it punished me. It really did. So let's go to. Damn, is this? When was this? Okay. So I have two trades. I have to post the one from yesterday, which will be real quick. I'll make it real quick. But today is um, January 8th, 2026, and this is the trade that I took today. I also was looking at this in the morning, but nothing happened. Nothing really happened. So I'm I'll go over that in the next video that I'm about to make, but I have to make this video quick. Okay, so let me just delete this. I'll put it in the next video. This is the equilibrium in the 4-hour time frame from this high to down to this low, and as you can see, we perfectly hit it right there. But anyway, that's not what we're going to talk about today. So yesterday, okay, let's go yesterday London Session Open, which was this one right here. As you can see, I took one trade, and it was a nice trade. Honestly, it was a beautiful, amazing trade. Not amazing necessarily, but um, my I knew we came down to Asian session low right here. We came into Asian session low. I was going to target these highs right here, which ended up being hit. Whereas I think it was over here. That's for. Why is this so low? Oh, okay. I'll put it here. Okay. As you can see, for Asian session low, we took those lows. So I was looking for something to the upside, and obviously we had this. At the time, this was the high, and we were starting to go low. This was my equilibrium. And I was just waiting for the 1 minute time frame to go back to the equilibrium so I could enter right here and target this high right here. Unfortunately, we missed it by not by a lot, honestly, just by a little bit right here. We have this 5 minute fair value gap as well. I was going to wait for this. I wanted the equilibrium to get hit more than the fair value gap. So I was going to wait for this right here. That day yesterday, it was yesterday actually, I read price action like a king. Today it was different. If it was different, it was difficult, but yesterday I read it like a king. This was going to be my target. Look, pretty quick. It was going to be a fast trade if we were to touch down here. Unfortunately, we didn't. After that, I saw that we went up to take these highs right here in the 15-minute and in the 30-minute. So this is the candle right here. We went up, but we closed bearish. That's important because we did not break structure in the 15-minute. Even though we did take Asian session low, and we broke structure in the 5-minute, I believe. Yeah, right here. But in the 15-minute, we didn't break structure right here. This is the high. We didn't break structure. Neither did we in the 30-minute. It was just a candle to this fair value gap right here. And after I saw that those candles close bearish, I was pretty confident that we were going to start going down. So I did not take that first trade that I wanted to take. I was waiting for it in ES. There was a gap somewhere. There was a gap right here. there was a gap right here which we inversed, and after, I was waiting after the 15-minute close somewhere here. So this is the 15-minute closing. So we inverse the 5-minute fair value gap right here, where it closes right here. At this point, I thought we were going to go too low, and it was not going to be worth it for me to put my to enter my trade right here and put my stop loss all the way above the fair value gap and the inverse fair value gap and my take profit right here. But I saw the price action go a little bit higher to a more reasonable entry level, so I enter right here, put my stop loss up here. I believe we were going down here, and where is it? I move my stop loss from up here down to here because I was, it would be the same. So if I were to take half my position out right here, I was risking about 200, I believe. If I were to take my half of my position right here, I would be making 112. And this right here was 112. I was going, because I only had one position, I believe, I couldn't take partials. So I moved my stop loss to take profit right here, to profit right here, and it was somewhere up here, like literally right here. And unfortunately, when it went down here, it also came back, and this candle right here took me out before going lower and lower and lower. Unfortunately, that trade did not work. Plus, we had an SMT, I believe. Here we kind of take it in NQ. In NQ we don't take it. We're making SMT. Well, it's equal lows, but for me I take it as an SMT because obviously ES is all the way down here, NQ is up here, so that to me is an SMT. And unfortunately I got stopped out, and when I got stopped out, I saw that we were going back to this 5-minute fair value gap right here. Sorry for all the movement. We were going back up to this small 5-minute fair value gap, and yeah, I wanted to enter, but unfortunately I didn't. But I was reading price action pretty good. We had that 5-minute fair value gap right here, which I thought the SMT was for us to go up there. So after we have that nice rejection right here, I would like to see a 5-minute reaction. What's going on? A 5-minute reaction from the 5-minute fair value gap, of course. So the 5-minute would have closed down here, so I would have had to enter off of this reaction right here and trust that the last minute wouldn't go up there. And as you can see, it would have been an amazing trade, 1 to 2.7. Unfortunately, we didn't take it. Okay, let's go to the other ones. Did I take any? Okay, no. I saw how some people took a profit right here. I knew it was going to be a continuation trade for New York session, but I needed these lows to be taken out. Unfortunately, I was too focused on NQ, and ES did give us that retracement right here. That retracement to this 5-minute firm, 5-minute. What is that? Is that a 15-minute equilibrium? No, that's a 30-minute. Yeah, that's a 30-minute equilibrium. Of course, we came down here, but we went high up, so I wouldn't count this up as valid. I don't think that's valid. And let's see. I was waiting for obviously either this 5 minutes, lows to be taken out, and they do. From then I should have gone to the low time frame, look for a breaker structure right here. You could come to order block or break a block right here. Could have entered here. Stop loss up here. Take profit could have been here, and that would have been 1-to-1. That would have been a 1-to-1. I mean, if I go all the way up here, I would have lost. But anyway, I didn't take it, but it did play out as like I wanted it to. Some people would have. This candle is crazy. But okay, that's the trade for yesterday. Yesterday was January 7th, 2026, and that's the trade that I took yesterday. I made $66 in the morning. I believe that's all I made because I didn't trade. Yeah, $64 in the morning, and then I couldn't find a trading in London in New York session. I was also working, so I didn't have much time. I didn't have a lot of time to look at the charts. But that's the trade. Thank you all for watching. I'm about to record the other video for today, which it's a mess. But even though we lost, I'm glad we lost because this should not be rewarded. This should not be rewarded. Even though my advice was good, we consolidated for so long. You will see in the next video if you do watch it. Thank you all for watching the video. I hope you had a good trading day yesterday, and I hope you had a good trading today. I don't think anybody should be trading tomorrow, but we'll see. I'm thinking about putting more risk on the table every time I take a trade because I need to pass my combine or lose the combine. I don't want to be trading for 3 weeks just to lose the combine in 3 weeks. So I'll go heavier on my trades. Of course, if I think the trade is good, I'll go heavy. But yeah, thank you all for watching. I hope you have a good rest of your day.